As a big Jennifer Lopez fan, since the launch of her JLo Beauty brand, I've tried almost all of her JLo Beauty products. But, fast forward to today, there's only one that really stood out, and that I still use. The JLo Beauty The Star Filter Complexion Booster. I actually bought all of the shades. Some of them are phenomenal, but some are surprisingly bad. I tested them all side by side and spilled some tea, so you know exactly what to expect. Let's start with warm bronze. The first shade I bought a few years ago when JLo Beauty first launched. This one made me fall in love with the product. It has a soft golden bronze tone with warm undertones and a subtle shimmer that gives the skin that signature JLo glow without looking glittery or overdone. It's like sunshine in a bottle, perfect for adding a radiant, sun-kissed warmth to pale or dull skin. The formula is lightweight and blends beautifully, leaving my face looking fresh, healthy, and luminous. I sometimes mix it with foundation for an all-over glow, or use it over foundation to bronze and highlight. You only need a tiny dot to see the glow. So one bottle lasts a really long time. As someone with pale, kind of bland skin, I've tried so many products over the years. Most were either too flashy or barely noticeable. But this one hits that perfect balance. It even lasts surprisingly well throughout the evening or a night out. Since I loved the warm bronze shade so much, I decided to try rich bronze next, which is a slightly darker shade. Unfortunately, this shade didn't impress me as much as warm bronze. I have pretty mixed feelings about it. Rich bronze has a deeper, more neutral brown tone with less warmth, which makes it more suitable for contouring rather than adding radiance. It works okay for sculpting the face, but it's definitely not the best contour product I've ever used. Don't get me wrong, it gets the job done, but it's not impressive. Of course, this is just my experience based on my skin tone. It might work much better on other skin tones. On me, it blends decently, but sometimes if I rub it in too much, it can make my skin flake a little. And every now and then I struggle with harsh lines that don't blend out completely, which I'm not a fan of. So overall, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not great either. Next, I bought the lightest shade, Pink Champagne. And to tell you up front, this was the worst shade out of the 4 for me. I bought it once and will probably never buy it again. Here is why. When I apply and blend it, the color basically disappears. What's left is just a faint shimmer, and even that is barely noticeable. It blends into the skin so much that it's hard to even see it's there, and the effect isn't very flattering on the face. It's not terrible, especially if you're going for an evening look and just want a little extra sparkle. But considering the price and how it performs, I just don't think this shade is worth it. The color itself is a soft pale pink with a champagne undertone and a subtle shimmer. But on the skin, it doesn't really show up. It's more like a light wash of glitter. If you like adding just a hint of sparkle to your face, it can work for that, but nothing more. To complete the set, I had to try the last remaining shade, Rose Gold. And with this one, my opinion is completely different. Once blended, it leaves behind a soft rosy golden base, just like the name suggests, and adds that beautiful glow those products are known for. I mostly use this shade as a blush, or to add a bit of highlight. It's subtle but noticeable, which I love. It gives the effect of natural, healthy skin blushing with a soft golden sheen. The color is a mix of soft pink and warm gold, and it really flatters the skin without being too much. Another big plus is that it doesn't dry out my skin at all, which is something I really appreciate in a product, especially since I have dry skin. This shade is phenomenal, just like the first one I bought, Warm Bronze, which made me fall in love with this product. It's also a shade I will happily repurchase over and over again. Did you try the JLo Beauty That Star Filter Complexion Booster? Did you like it? What's your favorite shade? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!